Today's tutorial is going to be on the Triart markers. I've received several requests to show exactly how they work, how they color, how they blend, and what they look like. And the Triart markers have the same kind of ink in them like a Copic does. It's the permanent alcohol-based ink. They come from Japan. What I like about them is, of course, that they have 3 tips, hence the name Triart. The first tip that I'm going to show you is the fine point, which is wonderful for if you want to do any sort of writing, or if you want to fill in a stamp line if you're a rubber stamper and a stamp line didn't finish all the way, or if you're an artist and you want to do fine drawing. This is the perfect tip to get that look that the effect that you're looking for. Or if you want to just doodle, you can do that too with these. And then the second tip is the middle one, which is your broad tip, which is wonderful for if you want to color in a large area quickly. And like I said, this ink is like the ink that's in a Copic marker. It blends together very nicely. I think you can see that okay. And then the last tip is the brush tip, which is of course my favorite, which is what I use for most of what I do, since I do a lot of stamp art and it's a lot of fine coloring. And I like being able to get that wispy stroke, which makes it nice when you want to blend in another color, such as this second blue color. So you can see that the ink blends very nicely. One of the nice things about this marker, of course, is that it usually runs between $3 and $4 a piece. Well, no, I guess they're about $2.95 really, is what I usually pay for them. The color name is on the base, the barrel of the marker. This one happens to be B3. It's also on the tip, so no matter how you store the marker, it's on this end as well as the opposite end. So if you store them standing up or if you store them laying flat, you'll be able to see the colors and grab them fairly easily. So I don't know what else I can tell you about this marker. It's a cool marker and it's a nice option if you're just starting out and you don't want to spend the money that the Copics can run $5, $6 a piece depending on where you're getting them and if they're on sale. This is a nice option. I will tell you that I tend to order a lot of my markers from carpediem.com, I think, carpediem store.com. I'll get the correct address, where they have a lot of specials, and right now their Copics are on sale, so they're actually cheaper or almost the same price as a Triart. So either or, you can mix them up. I mix the two colors together all the time. So I hope that helps in clarifying what the Triart markers are and how they work. The next thing that I want to point out about the two different markers is that the colors are not really all that similar. This V6 is the Copic lavender, and the V6 of the Triart is also a lavender, but I want to show you how different the colors look. This is the Triart lavender. And this is the Copic lavender. You can see that they're not all that similar. But the nice thing is, because they aren't that similar, they're in the same color family and they look really nice blended together. And because they both have the same kind of inks, they do blend really nicely together. That's it. Thanks for tuning in.